Hi everyone, Daniel Sessa here from Team Sessa Real Estate. I'm filling in for Santo today. And I want to speak to everyone about what's going on in the city of Toronto for week ending February 16th. Now, are buyers finally fed up with these home prices? I'm sure they have been for a while, but is it actually starting to have an effect on the market? Now, if you have any experience buying or selling, and in particular this past week, let us know your experience in the comment section below because I'm curious to hear. On our end, we're noticing that more homes than usual that would have generally sold on offer night are not being sold and end up getting relisted at a more traditional price. We're noticing that in terms of booking appointments, there's a lot more time slots available for newer listings. So is this a sign of things changing? It's a bit premature to tell, but one thing I can say is that this has absolutely no effect on the condo market. Condos are an absolute fire right now, and you'll see that in the slides. Now, if this information is useful, if you think it could benefit anyone, please feel free to share it. We really appreciate your support. Let's get into the numbers. If you'd like to speak to us, anything at all related to real estate, we've made it really easy to do that. In the description below, there's a link to a calendar. Schedule a time that works best for you, and we'll make sure that we're available at that time so we can talk about whatever you want to talk about real estate related. Let's get into the numbers. So for last week, for detached homes, we sold 216 detached homes, with 83 of them selling at $2 million or more. The average sales price is sitting at $2,060,000, which is 27% higher than it was last year. We also noticed a sizable bump in the number of homes that sold at $2 million or more from last year to this year. Now the median price is sitting at $1,668,000, which is 24% higher than it was last year. Again, average sold price went up 27% from previous year. Now this is a key metric to watch to see what's going on with the competition in the market. We have 82% of homes that were sold last week sold at list price or more. It's gone down from 2 weeks ago where we had a high of 91%, but last year we were sitting at 71% at this time. So sales were kind of on track to what the same sales we did last week or last year. It's nice that sales have been going up, but the real key here is listings. Listings have increased slightly week over week, but we can see that we've actually listed more this week than we did last week. We're sitting at 341 listings, new listings as of last week, and our active listings is sitting at 582. Now months of inventory has stayed stable at 0.6, 11 days on market, and if we break up all the areas, we have Central Toronto here, sitting at an average price of $2,840,000, lion's share of luxury properties, that's to be expected. East Toronto here is in the red line, which is sitting at an average price of $1,635,000, and West Toronto here is sitting at $1,769,000. Now, West Toronto, months of inventory sitting at 0.5, went up 0.1. I don't know if you can really feel that difference, but it did go up. Days on market sitting at 8. We did 55 sales in West Toronto last week. 87% of them were done at list price or more, and the average sold price is 32% higher than it was last year. Median price is 33% higher than it was last year. So prices have definitely gone up in these areas. Central Toronto, months of inventory sitting at 1.1, 14 days on market. Sales, we did 70 sales, 69% of them sold at list price or more. 19% higher year-over-year pricing, and median price is also up 13% from last year. East Toronto, months of inventory went down by 0.1. I don't know if you can really feel that. Average days on market sitting at 10. 91 sales last week, with 88% of them selling at list price or more. Average sold price is 29% higher year-over-year, and median price is 24% higher year-over-year. Now semis. Semis here is sitting at an average price of $1,495,000. Months of inventory sitting at 0.3. Average days on market is really low for semis. It's sitting at 6 days on market. Last week we did 72 sales, 96% of them selling at list price or more. Very competitive in the semi market. Average sold price is up 12% year over year, and median price is up 19% year over year. Townhouses, again, kind of the same story with the semis. Average price is sitting at $1,410,000. Months of inventory dropped from 0.4 to 0.3, and average days on market is sitting at 6. 29 sales last week, 97% of them sold at list price or more, virtually all of them, and the average sold price and median price are both up 18% and 11% from last year. Now condos have hit a record. We're sitting at $815,000 average sales price for condos. We can see sales got a pretty substantial boost, and where we are in sales here, we're at 464 sales for that past week. The last time we did those was last year at around the exact same time when things were also really hot. 57 of them sold over $1 million or more, and that 815,000 is 20% higher than it was last year. You can also see here, same thing with detached, right? We saw this in the detached market. 28 of them sold at $1 million or more last year. 57 of them sold at $1 million or more this year. So these things they're getting a lot more expensive now. Median price also at a record high of $750,000. That's 20% higher than it was last year. Sold at list price or more. You know, we saw that the market was for condos was relatively quiet, and then it really started to pick up steam, and now we're seeing 87% of condos being sold at list price or more. Last year it was 56 or 46%, so less than half of them were being sold at list price or more. We see sales were virtually the same as we were last year for sales, and it has been going up. Listings, we can see that we're doing more listings than we did last year, virtually at the same number that we did the past week. Active listings is sitting at 895, but we did have 633 new listings for last week. And months of inventory for condos, we can imagine is going to be very low because everyone wants condos right now. So sitting at 0.4 months of inventory, average days on market is at 9, and we are in a seller's market. You can see here from this chart, right? Detached sitting at 0.6, semi sitting at 0.3, town sitting at 0.3, condos 0.4, and this is the breakdown for the detached. All of them are low. Still a seller's market, but it'll be interesting to see what happens in the coming weeks. If you found this information useful, please feel free to share it. Thank you for your support, and we will see you again soon.